I'm Lindsay from Lindsay with Love, and I hope you're having an amazing day. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and for watching. I invite you to click the subscribe button so you never miss a video like this or any of my zodiac sign videos or anything else about energy healing that I post every single week on this channel. And to my subscribers that are coming back, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful that you're helping me reach a broader audience, helping me teach others how to heal. By you subscribing, you have literally helped me reach other people that need this information. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so last month, I almost said last week, but that's not true. Last month, I posted a video about gratitude journal entries, and I shared with you my specific top 10 gratitude journal entries that helped me really get started in gratitude journaling. And the reason I shared this is because when I first started my own gratitude journal practice, I was having a really hard time coming up with things to be grateful for. And I know that sounds really crazy because there are obviously millions of things for us to be grateful for, but it was just a foreign concept, right? I was new to it and I was having a hard time just really thinking through how do I write down what I'm grateful for. So just as an FYI to you guys, gratitude is like very similar to appreciation. So if you're having a hard time like conjuring up this feeling of gratitude, if it's very new to you, then you can think of the word appreciation. What do you appreciate? I appreciate my freedom. I appreciate my safety. I appreciate the love and support of my partner and my family and my friends. So you can kind of start to use the word appreciation in place of gratitude when you're thinking of things to write, if that's more helpful for you to connect the feeling of gratitude with your actual gratitude journal entries. I hope that made sense. And I just wanted to remind you guys that I did post my exact gratitude journal entry process maybe a few months ago, and I'll link it to the end of this video because the way I do it creates a really positive, high vibrational mental thought loop in my brain. And so why is that so important? Because when you start to create really positive thought loops in your brain, you're very quick to recognize the negative ones, transmute the low vibrational negative thought energy into high vibrational positive thought energy so you can stay in a high vibrational state. Remember, like attracts like, so we want to stay in a high vibe state to attract high vibe things. I hope that makes sense. So today I want to share with you more of my gratitude journal entries, specifically my top 5 gratitude journal entries on abundance. So let's go. All right, we're back. And just before I share these top 5 abundance gratitude journal entries, I just want to remind you that I'm an energy coach and distant healer offering a couple of different programs. The first, really learning how to heal while healing yourself, while receiving healing from me. It is a private one-on-one coaching program, custom designed for you. Your energy is as unique as your fingerprint, right? And so you can't just plop a one-size-fits-all coaching program on somebody when they have serious energy blockages that they're really trying to release. So if that's something you're interested in, you can click the first link in the description box below. Or if you're like, you know what, I just need a boost of energy every once in a while, I do offer subscription-based energy healing where monthly or bi-weekly, you choose, you get a super discounted rate, 50% off the monthly, 60% off the bi-weekly, and you and I will hang out for an hour every single month or every other 2 weeks. And I will give you a blast of my high vibrational energy. You will leave the call feeling empowered, with clarity, more confidence, excited about your day and your life. So that's the second and third link in the description box below if you're interested. All right, so now on to the 5 gratitude journal entries for abundance. And specifically, remember, gratitude journaling you can use to manifest all that which you desire. Okay, so I know this video, like my brain isn't straight today, you guys, so I'm really sorry for it being like kind of like, but I just want to remind you that I posted a video maybe a month ago about how I manifested moving from the desert, Las Vegas desert, to the beach of California, 5 blocks from the ocean in 4 months and 1 week. 4 months, 1 week, because I have a very strict regime on how I create my manifestations, how I co-create with the universe. And I dropped that information because I want you guys to recognize that gratitude journaling is one of the really large components of that process. So if you're not gratitude journaling and you're not getting what you want, then maybe you want to start gratitude journaling, okay? So here are the top 5 abundance affirmations for manifesting what you want in a very quick time span, specifically to abundance. All right, my computer is right here, so I'm going to look and read, and then I'm going to talk to you. All right, here we go. Number 1, thank you for the abundance I have, the abundance I'm surrounded by, and the abundance that is on its way to me. I took this, I don't want to say I stole it. I'm using it, right, as part of my abundance affirmations, and I'm spreading the word of it. I got it from an abundance meditation from Bob Proctor. I'll link it in the description box below if you're interested in listening. I listen to it literally almost every single day. I'm kind of obsessed with it at this point, and it's very helpful for me, because what happens is you need to start to recognize your world as abundant. If you don't think your world is abundant, you will never attract abundance. It's just as simple as that. If you're looking around thinking, I don't have everything I need, I'm in a lack mentality, and maybe that's true. Maybe at this current moment you're listening to this video and you do not have everything you need. I'm telling you right now, if you continue to think like that, you will not ever get everything you need. So let's start to flip the script. Look around you. There is abundance all around you. You can see behind me, there are an abundance of windows. There are a couple pillows, that's an abundance. There's some coasters on those. There's an abundance of tables. Those little tables are 4 tables back there, right? So look, there's an abundance of Wonder Woman faces behind me on this beautiful artwork. So even if it's like not monetary abundance, you need to start looking at things in terms of abundance, right? I have these pens on my desk, and this is abundance. There are more than 2 pens, so that's abundance, okay? So start to think like that. So thank you for the abundance I'm surrounded by, the abundance that is around me, the abundance that's within me, right? The law of correspondence tells us, as above, so below, as within, so without. So if there is abundance around you, you can recognize that there's abundance within you, okay? That's what it tells you, as within, so without. The same thing, if there is love inside of you, then there is love around you. If there's love outside of you, then there's got to be love inside of you. Okay, so this is really important stuff. It's important to start learning the laws of the universe if you're not already. I did do an entire series about them in my Facebook group, Happy Spiritual Alchemists. I just recently changed the name, so sorry. I had a moment of lapse there in my brain, but I will also drop that link so you can go back and watch those videos to start to learn the laws of the universe. They're really important because they govern you. They govern all of humanity, all of nature. So you might as well learn them so you can use them to your advantage. Okay, so, and then all of the abundance that is on its way to me, right? Let's be grateful for the stuff that's coming to us. I'm super grateful for the abundance I have, and I'm even more excited to see how the abundance that's on its way to me will unfold in my life. Now on to abundance gratitude journal number 2. Thank you for being able to pay my bills every single month. Thank you. Okay, so for some of you are like, why would you say thank you for your bills? This is crazy. The reason I say thank you for being able to pay my bills is because that means I have abundance. I am able to pay for my life, right? And so the more you say thank you for the money you have to pay your bills, guess what? Thank you for the money. Universe returns you more money. So let's be grateful that we can pay our bills. And if you're having a hard time paying your bills now, at least try your best to say thank you for, money that's keeping me afloat, or, word it in a way that you're grateful, even though it's hard, you're grateful for it, okay? Abundance gratitude journal number 3. It says, thank you for the opportunities that are presented to me and on their way to me. Thank you for the opportunities that are presented to me and that are on their way to me. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Recently, I just had dinner with one of my best friends, and her and I were talking. We're really into entrepreneurship. We're really into opportunities and different ways to create income for ourselves because we just think it's cool. We have a lot of fun doing these types of things. And she was like, girl, there is opportunity everywhere you look. And I was like, oh my gosh, it gave me chills in my entire body. I actually have chills saying it right now, simply because it's true. It is so true. There is opportunity everywhere you look. You just have to have the mindset that there is opportunity everywhere you look. So when you say that you are grateful for the opportunities that are being presented to you and that are on their way to you, that's very helpful, because if you're having a hard time with the opportunity mindset right now, giving thanks for that opportunity is going to help you create that positive thought loop. Remember, we talked about this at the beginning of the video to help you create this really opportunistic mindset. And it's not opportunity in like a sleazy way, okay? I don't want you guys to get it twisted. It's opportunity in like a morally, ethically proper way, okay? Abundance gratitude journal number 4 is thank you for being open to receiving and for allowing abundance in. Okay, this one, we've got to talk about it, because this is what happens is, as humans, we have a goal. We set a goal. Let's pretend, for ease of the conversation, my goal is to make $1,000 a month. Okay, $1,000 a month. Shouldn't be too hard, but let's think it through. So say I decide I want to make $1,000 a month, and immediately my brain, because I'm a human, goes into backing into this plan. How will I make the $1,000? Maybe I post some YouTube videos and I get paid, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, dog sit and dog walk for somebody. I'm just making things up here. And then maybe I'm going to Uber drive for a little bit. I don't even have a car, so that's not possible, but as an example, and deliver some groceries. Okay, so I'm gonna make $1,000, and that's my plan. And so in my mind, I'm meditating and I see myself making this $1,000 and exactly how I'm going to do it. So, but I've forgotten that I'm open to receiving and allowing abundance in. So what happens if none of those things happen? I don't have the car, I can't go grocery shopping, my dog people that I used to walk the dog, they cancel on me, and my YouTube videos, they flop and I don't make any money. Okay, so there goes my entire plan, right? But what happens if someone comes along and they're like, hey, Lindsay, you know, I would really love to, I really need help with this project. And I know you're so good at Excel and I need you to do this project. I want to pay you like around $1,000. Would you be willing to do it? And what if stubborn Lindsay says, no, Joe, you know, I'm really focused on these other 4 things. Even though I don't have the car, the dog people canceled, my YouTube videos aren't going well, right? But I'm really focused on these 4 things. So I'm gonna pass on your Excel project because, you know, whatever. So unaware Lindsay is not recognizing that she could have just allowed $1,000 in for this little project and received the abundance. So you guys need to really get focused in on your awareness to how abundance is coming to you. I'll share with you a funny little story. I was listening a lot to Abraham Hicks, who teaches a lot about the same things I do, right? Or, you know, maybe I teach a lot about the same things they do, which is really just getting your energy right. They're very focused on vibrationally matching to abundance. So there was this game that Abraham Hicks had mentioned, and Esther was on stage talking and saying about how you should just pick a number that you'd like to have fall into your lap, and then every day that you're out and about, think of fun ways that it might come to you. And so I picked a number, and it's a lofty number, so I don't want to be too like, you know, about it. I'm not trying to brag in this moment. I'm just sharing with you a story. And like about a month later, I got that number, but it was not in cash money. It was in a merchandise. So it's interesting because in my mind, I was like, well, it would have been nice to get it as cash money. Who doesn't want a lot of cash money, right? But I got it in another way. And quite frankly, in that other way, if I decide at some point I do want to return this good or sell it later, I will actually be making more money because this particular item actually appreciates in value, which is a little bit unusual for what it is. So I just want you guys to be very aware that you can actually block yourself from allowing and receiving abundance in because you are so focused on the way that it's going to happen instead of just focused on what you want to happen. So stay focused on what, quit worrying so much about the how. Obviously, you do need to take some sort of action in order for your dreams to come to fruition, but it doesn't have to be the most aggressive, back-breaking action. It can just very much be in the flow state action, co-creating with the universe, okay? All right, and now finally, abundance gratitude journal entry number 5, which is thank you for my awareness that abundance comes in many different forms: happiness, health, joy, passion, creativity, and money, to name a few. So what a perfect segue from number 4 into number 5, because it's true, right? I am abundant in everything because I have created my life in a way to be abundant in everything. I'm in abundance in happiness, in passion, in creativity, in joy, in love, in health, in vibrancy, in energy, all of those things, because I'm focused on that, right? I'm giving thanks for my abundance every day. I'm giving gratitude. I'm meditating every day on my gratitude. I'm visualizing every day. I'm combining it all together, right? I'm an energy coach. This is what I do. So just remind yourself sometimes that abundance doesn't necessarily always come in the form of dollar bills. It can come in the form of love, friendships, good relationships, health, prosperity, joy, all of these really high vibrational energies. That is abundance, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As a reminder, if you're interested in joining one of my programs, working with me one-on-one, all of my programs are private, by the way. There's no group coaching, because once again, energy is very unique to each and every one of you. So it would be a huge disservice to any of my clients to push you into a program where you watch videos of me talking to you just like this. It's really not worth it. It's not worth your time, not worth my time. So if you're interested in working with me privately, click one of the 3 links in the description box below. You can also just message me privately if you want to have a conversation to see if you're the right fit for one of my programs. And as always, if you enjoyed this information, please consider commenting, liking, and sharing, and always, always, always subscribing. It helps me tremendously reach as many people as I can to help me fulfill my soul mission and my time here on earth as a light worker and an energy coach and healer. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you all next week.